Hello guys, RiderTech here, and let's see if I have battery. Let's talk about what's like to live with a sport bike, short-term edition. So we are coming up at the end of the first 1000 miles. We are basically at the 980, and I can give you guys what's like to go from a naked and low powered naked at that to this kind of bike, and this guy doesn't know what the fucking two-way street is. And we have to be careful with this, because if you are not pulling this bike and you use the quick shifter from first to second, it will not enter the second gear. You need to be pulling the bike, you need to be aggressive. So back to the bike. This is those little things that you learn. So what's like to go from a 15 horsepower to 100 horsepower. I already did that video, but let's talk about the going from a naked to a sport bike, in a middleweight sport bike at that. And the first thing I can say, you guys, is this is no go to the groceries bike. And you can do stuff like that, and I already did, but you will feel the weight of stuff way too easy. Let's pass this guy here. You will feel the weight of everything that you bring on the backpack. The backpack will not be as easy to take because your position is way more aggressive, so everything is on your back 100% of the time. It's way more aggressive, even this bike being not that aggressive compared to an R7 or an R6 or a Ninja 636, so a true 600. This bike is more relaxed than that, but it's still a sports bike. It's still aggressive in positioning, and you will feel it. And so forget bringing heavy stuff. You can go get some small stuff, but forget doing heavy stuff. Then there's the trips. The longest I've been riding in one sitting with this bike was 2 hours and a half, and boy oh boy, that hurts. You get cramped, basically. It's the position you are in. It's relatively relaxed, but still aggressive enough for you to get cramps if you don't make stops. I would say that if you want, you should every 1 hour stop, smell the roses, stretch yourself, stuff like that. Otherwise, you're asking for trouble. Then there's the Then there's the agility. This bike is very agile at speed. It's fucking the guy has fuck that. The guy almost fuck that. Stupid guy. And he ran the red. Yeah, he ran the red. But basically, guys, this bike is agile, but it's in the twisties and stuff like that. In the city, where you will benefit from wider handlebars and a greater steering lock this bike struggles a little bit. Imagine if I'm filtering and something opens up next to me, and I'm basically with the bike stopped with the CB. I could basically turn and handle the bike a bit, and I was in. This bike, no way, no way. It's heavier. It's not two CBs. It's a CB and a half. But the problem is the rake. The steering lock. This bike has less steering lock, and that makes it harder to steer. Not to steer, to do stuff like that. So be mindful if you get a sports bike. There's no. I swear, people just go all over the place and don't care. So that's it, guys. That's the main thing that you should remember. The bike will not be comfortable for stuff that it was not designed for, and this bike was designed for track. Basically, this is a sport bike. This likes to be on the side of the tire. This likes to rev and to go fast, and it's very good doing that, but it's very bad doing anything else. And I think that's the main reason people get stuck on the N+1 dilemma. And nice second gear, but I was pulling like a bitch. So that's why I think that people go for the N+1. You get a bike that does one thing specifically really well, and when you want to do that, you take that bike. And then you get an ADV to do everything more or less good, depending on the ADV. You get a dirt bike to do dirt bike things, because you cannot take a big ADV dirt biking. And then you get a scooter for groceries and stuff like that. And we almost went down because there's a big dip over here. As you can see, the bike is going backwards. So that's it, guys. That's how I feel living with a sport bike. This is great for what I do normally. That's it. Taking the bike for a spin, and having fun.